There are still places on our planet that remain untouched by the modern world, where the wild rains and nature's rhythms continue as they have for millennia. One such place is the island of New Guinea, a land of mystery and wonder, where ancient jungles teem with life found nowhere else on Earth. To step into these forests is to step back in time, a journey into the heart of life's story, still unfolding beneath towering trees and misty valleys, where every footstep feels like a discovery. Imagine a land sculpted by ancient volcanoes, carved by winding rivers, and alive with scents and sights unknown to most of us, a place where the landscape itself feels alive, breathing with the pulse of the wild. This is Papua New Guinea, a sanctuary for countless unique species where evolution has taken its own path, giving rise to creatures and plants that exist nowhere else, each adapted to this extraordinary environment. Here, the adventure begins the moment you leave the familiar behind and surrender to the wild, embracing the unknown with every step deeper into the green heart of the island. We seek to witness the spectacular birds of paradise, whose dazzling displays and vibrant colors have inspired legends and captivated explorers for generations. And we hope to meet the people who have called these forests home for millennia, whose traditions and wisdom are woven into the very fabric of the land. Their connection to the land is deep and spiritual. They are the guardians of its secrets, protectors of knowledge passed down through countless generations. To explore their world is a privilege, requiring respect and humility, as we learn from those who understand the jungle's language better than anyone. It's a chance to see our planet through a new lens, and appreciate the delicate balance that sustains all life, from the smallest insect to the tallest tree. So let us begin this expedition together, venturing into the untamed jungles of Papua New Guinea, where every moment promises a new adventure. We'll travel through dense undergrowth, cross rushing streams, and navigate the labyrinth of green that stretches as far as the eye can see. And as dawn breaks, we'll listen to the forest's chorus, the calls of birds, the rustle of leaves, and the distant echo of hidden creatures. This is more than a trip, it's an immersion into one of the last great wildernesses on Earth, a place where the spirit of adventure is alive and thriving. It's a reminder of the wonders that still exist, waiting to be explored with care and admiration. A call to protect and cherish the wild places that remain. The journey begins with the roar of a small propeller plane, soaring over coral-fringed coasts and endless green. The world below transforms into a living tapestry, where the ocean's blue gives way to the deep, unbroken green of the jungle. From above, the land seems untouched, mysterious and full of promise. Below, the jungle stretches to the horizon, broken only by winding rivers. No roads, no cities, just the immense, breathing forest. The canopy forms a vast, unyielding sea of green, hiding secrets and stories that have endured for centuries. Landing on a remote airstrip, the air is thick, humid, and alive with unfamiliar smells and sounds. The ground feels soft beneath our feet, and the chorus of insects and birds is both overwhelming and exhilarating. Our exploration continues on foot and by canoe, following narrow trails worn by generations. Each step forward is a step deeper into a world where nature reigns supreme, and every path leads to new discoveries. Local tribesmen guide us, reading the forest like a book. Every twig, track, and bird call holds meaning. Their knowledge is a lifeline, connecting us to the rhythms and wisdom of the land. They reveal plants for medicine, sources of water, and subtle signs of wildlife. With every lesson, we gain a deeper respect for the delicate balance that sustains life here. Each day brings us deeper into the jungle's heart, crossing rivers and wading through streams beneath a dense canopy. The sounds of rushing water and distant animal calls remind us of the wildness all around. Sunlight struggles to reach the forest floor, dappling the ground in shifting patterns. The air is cool and damp, filled with the scent of earth and growing things. We are tiny figures in a vast world of towering trees and tangled vines. The scale of the forest humbles us, reminding us of our place in this ancient ecosystem. The journey is demanding, but the sense of connection to this primal place is profound. Every challenge faced brings a new appreciation for the resilience of life here. Here, the modern world fades, replaced by the raw presence of nature. In the heart of the jungle we find not only adventure, but a sense of belonging to something far greater than ourselves. The jungle is never silent. It is a living orchestra that plays day and night, a place where every moment is filled with sound. At dawn, the forest awakens with a chorus of bird calls. Hornbills echo through the misty air, while smaller birds whistle and sing, their melodies weaving through the trees. Together, they create a symphony of life that signals the start of a new day. Each sound is a voice in the intricate web of the forest, a vital note in nature's grand composition. As the day heats up, the birdsong fades, replaced by the relentless buzz and chirp of insects that fill the humid air. The drone of cicadas rises to a deafening crescendo, their chorus almost vibrating through the trees. Meanwhile, rustles in the undergrowth hint at hidden creatures, lizards, frogs, or perhaps something larger, moving unseen. Nightfall brings a new ensemble. Frogs croak, insects click and chirp, and the jungle transforms into a mysterious soundscape. The distant hoot of an owl drifts through the darkness, a haunting call that echoes between the trees. Lying in your shelter, enveloped by these sounds, you feel the jungle's pulse, a lullaby sung by the wild, soothing yet alive with energy. Among these sounds, the calls of the birds of paradise stand out, their voices rising above the rest. Their calls are strange, unbirdlike, and full of anticipation, as if announcing something magical about to unfold. These calls signal the start of one of nature's most spectacular performances, the courtship display. The sounds of the jungle are not just background noise, they are the language of life here. They speak of courtship, territory, danger, and survival. Every call, every rustle, every note is part of the vibrant act of being alive in this wild place. To listen is to understand the density and richness of this world, to sense its hidden stories in constant motion. In the jungle, sound is survival, connection, and wonder, a reminder that life here is always in motion, always singing its song. Papua New Guinea's jungles are a treasure trove of biodiversity where life flourishes in astonishing forms. Giant trees draped in vines and moss form a cathedral-like canopy above, while orchids bloom in dazzling colors. This lush plant life supports a community of animals found nowhere else: tree kangaroos, camouflaged insects, and more. Every leaf and branch teems with life, each creature a marvel of adaptation. Most famous are the birds of paradise, their iridescent plumes and elaborate dances a breathtaking spectacle. On the forest floor, southern-crowned pigeons strut, jewel-like frogs cling to leaves, and vibrant fish swim in clear streams. Even fungi here are extraordinary, sprouting in luminous shapes and colors. Exploring this jungle is a constant process of discovery. Around every corner, a new wonder awaits, a testament to evolution's creativity. This is a living masterpiece, where every organism plays a vital role in the ecosystem. Papua New Guinea's landscape is shaped by water and mountains. Great rivers like the Sepik and Fly are the jungle's lifeblood, winding from highlands to sea, supporting both people and wildlife. Riverbanks bustle with daily life, fishing, gathering, and travel by dugout canoe. Inland, lowlands rise to steep, mist-shrouded mountains, creating unique cloud forests. Here, gnarled trees are draped in moss and ferns, and the air is cool and damp. Rugged terrain isolates valleys, allowing life to evolve in remarkable diversity, each valley a world of its own. Standing on a ridge above a sea of clouds, you feel the raw power and ancient age of the land. Waterfalls cascade down cliffs, their roar a distant murmur. In these wild landscapes you sense both your own smallness and your deep connection to the planet. Papua New Guinea is not just a natural wilderness but a human one, home to hundreds of indigenous tribes. Their lives are woven into the jungle, drawing sustenance and wisdom from the land. Villages are built from forest materials, food comes from gardens, hunting, and gathering. Their knowledge of plants, animals, and the rhythms of nature is profound, passed down through generations. This is a living library, a science rooted in experience and tradition. Their respect for the environment is deep, seeing themselves as part of the forest, not separate from it. Spiritual beliefs connect them to the land, fostering stewardship and care. Their way of life is a powerful lesson in sustainability and harmony with nature. Papua New Guinea's cultural richness shines in its art, ceremony, and tradition. Each tribe expresses its identity through unique carvings, woven patterns, and vibrant costumes. Art is a living language, telling stories, connecting with spirits, and celebrating heritage. The Sing Sing is a spectacular gathering where tribes dance, sing, and display breathtaking headdresses made from bird of paradise feathers. Bodies are painted with symbolic designs, each costume a work of art and history. Masks play a sacred role, channeling spirits and ancestors during rituals. Their designs are as varied as the tribes themselves, each a window into a unique worldview. Witnessing these traditions is deeply moving, a celebration of creativity and connection to the land. Songs and dances recount ancient myths and mark important events. These living traditions are a precious part of our shared human heritage. Some moments in Papua New Guinea stay with you forever, often the quiet ones. Sitting by a village fire, listening to elders' stories, you feel a connection that transcends language. Deep in the forest, catching a glimpse of a dancing bird of paradise fills you with awe and gratitude. The jungle teaches humility. You are not in control but part of a greater rhythm. This loss of control is liberating, forcing you to be present and to rely on others' wisdom. It strips away modern arrogance, replacing it with respect for nature and those who live in harmony with it. Exploring these jungles changes you, reinforcing the importance of protecting wild places. It brings hope, knowing such beauty and cultural richness still endure. These experiences remind us what we are fighting to save. They inspire action, not from fear, but from love for the wonders of life on Earth. The call of the wild is a call to cherish and protect our planet. Papua New Guinea's jungles and cultures are a global treasure, but they are fragile. Logging, mining, and climate change threaten this unique ecosystem and its ancient ways of life. Their survival depends on our collective will to protect these last great wildernesses. Fostering curiosity and connection is the first step. Learn, watch, and be inspired by the resilience of life here. Supporting indigenous communities is key. When they thrive, so does the forest. Their wisdom teaches us how to live in harmony with nature. This journey is just the beginning, a story of discovery, hope, and shared stewardship. Let us open our hearts to the beauty of the natural world and become better guardians of our only home.